Okay, good. Man, I can't tell you. Because, okay, so I try and press like the record button for having the phone face away from me, but I can't see or tell if I can actually press the record button or not, you know what I mean? But, hey, third time was the charm. So, what was my low, my high, my act of kindness? I would have to say that my low was I literally just almost fell down the stairs. No. My low would probably be, it was a little bit cold yesterday. And, okay, well, this also has to do with my high as well. But good news is, we got my dad's boat. The bad news is, like, because the boat comes, like, with a special cover that you, like, sort of, like, button down or whatever. And somehow, even though my father did a good job tucking it in, it flew out somewhere on Keuka Lake. So, as of right now, my folks are in the middle of trying to, go find it. I actually just chose to sleep in. So, there you go. But, but outside of that, I still got to spend the day with my family. It was great, Went to church and Bath last night. It was great seeing the priest there who knows us really well. And then we went to Village Tavern for dinner. Holy cow, do I have something awesome to say about that? And my act of kindness was I did sort of help clean up the shore a little bit. A little bit of that. Honestly, just maintaining everything, just making sure everything's fine. Nothing major. So, with that said, good morning and happy Sunday, everybody. It is, obviously, the Sunday, June, is it the 5th? Yeah, I think it's the 5th. Yeah, Sunday, June 5th. It's pretty nice day overall. I see a lot of birds over there chirping. Anyway, so last night we go to the Village Tavern and we're greeted by, the same hostess that knows us really well. And she really liked what I posted on social media about the Village Tavern. So, in honor of that, she said, we got free dessert. I'm like, okay, I should do that more often. And, I wound up doing that again last night too, because, first after we get to the Village Tavern after church, I had to use the bathroom, because, I pretty much held it in for the entire service. And then I went to sit back down where my folks were. And while I was gone, apparently, my folks had seen the waiter walk out with this one dish that looked really incredible. And when they asked what they were serving out there, it was their chicken marsala. Now, if you guys know me, you guys know that, first of all, I will eat anything, but my, go-to choice is always going to be, something like beef or, really anything steak related, like a ribeye or a strip or, any of that sort, even a burger. But to be honest, I really haven't had a good chicken. Well, I've had chicken marsala before. I shouldn't say I've never had it before. I have. Like, the first time I ever had chicken marsala was at this old place in Painted Post, New York, called The Central. I talked about it before, but it's no longer there. So, I'll try the chicken marsala. And if you don't know what chicken marsala is, it's essentially like cooked chicken that's been breaded and cooked or whatever. And there's a sauce that's made of marsala wine and mushrooms. It's very good. I really do like it. It's funny. I'm not really much of a wine drinker, but I do like wine in cooking. So I didn't want to. Well, actually, that's not weird at all. It's actually pretty normal. So I got chicken marsala. I got the French onion soup again. I forgot to do a picture with the cheese pull with the French onion soup. So made sure I got one of those. And I'm like, that was the best chicken marsala I've ever had. Seriously, the best chicken marsala I have ever had. And again, you're listening to a guy who would have steak over anything else, but this was good chicken marsala. I mean, the chicken was obviously cooked perfectly. It was a nice juicy piece of chicken. That was no problems there. The Marsala wine and mushroom sauce was to die for. Seriously, I really could have I could drink a gallon of that stuff if it was possible. The same thing also goes with the soup as well. And then there was like the mashed potatoes that it was served with. So yeah, I did get meat and potatoes. They're like skin on that, dude. Like Village Tavern has like some of the best skin on mashed potatoes ever. Like it's not even close. Like they're so light and fluffy. If I might as well have been eating like a cloud. That's how good they were. But that was very good altogether. My father also got the chicken marsala too, and my mom got one of their another item that they're known for is the twin medallions of beef, which I've never had them before, but I have seen someone eat them before. My mom's actually ordered them before, and they looked really good. They're also served over, the skin on mashed potatoes, and they looked really good. But I'm honestly glad I got the chicken marsala. That was really good. Best chicken marsala I've ever had. And again, you're talking to a steak guy, so if I'm saying like chicken marsala was the best, that's saying a lot. And I did mention earlier, I got free dessert. And so originally, I was going to have it be dealer's choice because I will be honest, I kind of suck at making decisions like this. So they recommended the creme brulee, and oh man, that was good creme brulee, dude. Holy smokes, that was good creme brulee. Loved it. I never have creme brulee enough. I mean, it's not necessarily hard to make, but it's one of those things where you gotta be like really careful about making, because like you could risk it being like eggy and stuff like that. But they didn't have that here. This was good. This was good creme brulee. I'm not kidding. Give a little thing of whipped cream on there. Oh, it was wonderful. And that was a great dinner. Then after that, we went to get some groceries from from the nice little supermarket that's like right next door. It's awesome. And we were still a little hungry, so we got ourselves some ice cream. I got myself, okay, so there's this one place in Hammondsport called Keuka Creamery. That's also really good. And they have a Hershey's ice cream. And one of my all-time favorite flavors of ice cream, particularly from Hershey's, is their birthday cake, which is essentially vanilla ice cream with like pieces of like yellow cake, but there's like blue frosting swirl. Oh, I love that. And so I got that, but in the form of a turtle sundae. If you don't know what a turtle sundae is, it's chocolate, caramel, and pecans or pecans, whichever you prefer. You say pecan, I say pecan, you say tomato, I say tomato, I say roboto, I say roboto. The point is, it was awesome. Loved it so much. My dad got a shake, and my mom got those dip top. Got like a dip top, which like it's like they take like soft serve and like they put it in like something that hardens after you take it out. And she got peanut butter, which I haven't had a good dip top in a long time. I should probably, I would get that, but then I realized, birthday cake ice cream is just better. Altogether, it was a nice evening. We got back and we started watching some stuff on TV. Normally on Saturday nights when we're just watching TV, we're just watching stuff like HGTV, Food Network, stuff like that. But there was a few sports-related things on, particularly there was a hockey game between Colorado and Edmonton. Which again, I believe it's the Western Conference Final for hockey, I believe. So because Colorado would be out west, it would be the Western Conference. And I'm not really the big follower of hockey, but I do pay attention to big events like this. And Colorado had swept Edmonton like in the first two games. And it really did look like Edmonton was going to come back and win. But by the end of the game, it was like 4-2 Colorado. So I honestly hope Edmonton kind of, turns it around a little bit if they want to win. Although, then To be honest, I don't really have again, it's hockey. I'm not really that big of a hockey fan. I don't really have much of a dog in this fight. But, as long as the Rangers are in, because I live in upstate New York. Upstate New York or New York City, it's still New York. Of course, I'm going to be rooting for the Rangers, which so far they're doing a great job in their Eastern Conference final, taking down, the Tampa Bay Lightning, which I do believe they were the returning champs. So it's shaping up to be pretty good. Honestly, I would like to see, the Rangers win one. I think the last time they won was like 1993 or something. So, yeah, I think they're about due. Hung out at the Swits last night for a little bit. Honestly, here's the thing. I love going to the Swits, but I kind of hope I see people I know, and I don't usually see anyone I know. But, it's fun to go out. And honestly, full disclosure, because if you know me, if you know what my schedule is, when we're not up at the lake, it's during, the fall, winter, and spring. Saturday nights, I pretty much just spend with, my family because, family is important. And, honestly, we were all there for each other during the pandemic. Well, actually, it's still the pandemic now, but you get the idea. When we're at Keuka Lake, whenever I go to the Swits, those are the only times I, ever go out at all. It's rare otherwise. So, yeah, I don't really see anyone I know when I go to the Swits. But, I do listen to some good music, some dancing involved. And, I don't really drink or anything, so I just ask for water. And, water's free, so that's cool. So, the point is, while it really wasn't successful in the sense, I saw people I knew and I had a good time, it's honestly a good time just to, go out and have a little fun, a loose little. We all need to do that sometimes. It's a part of life. It's natural. It's normal. And I like doing that. Actually, let's see if the water looks a little bit clear. I think an algae floating right there. Oh man, I could literally stare at that water for hours. I really, really could. So, as of right now, I don't quite know what the plan is. Unfortunately, my brother, his wife, and my nephews are all going to graduation in Connecticut, which, okay, well, it's complicated, but it's my brother's wife's sister's college graduation, which, fun fact, she is the godmother to my godson. So how does it work? So the brother of the father and the sister of the mother are the godparents to one of my three nephews. So there you go. That's how it works. And they're visiting the godmother's, graduation, have fun there. And they're going to be gone for a week. So I'm going to be sad. I'm not going to see my nephews at all. I'm going to be so sad. Especially when, admittedly, I do kind of take this for granted, but I don't really expect it in my defense. But every time I go see my nephews, and my mom goes to watch them beforehand, they ask about me. Yes, these two, really the twins, the youngest one is too young to really understand anything. And funny enough, the youngest one is the one who's my godson. The twins ask about me all the time, which, man, that gets me. It totally does. Yeah, I know I'm a big 6'4" looking guy who may come across as scary just because of how tall I am, but I am a sensitive soul, and when I see that, these two little bundles of joy, who are the reason, or one of the reasons why I'm an uncle, they ask about me and they want to see me. I'm like, I can't, how can I object to any of that? I can't. It's awesome when that happens. Being an uncle rocks. It does. It's the best. So, that's That's just me, spitballing, I guess. I don't know. But, I'm just going to be so sad. I'm not going to see him. I don't know. Now what am I going to do? Oh, that's not me. I'm still getting to see my mom and my dad. I got that option going for me. And, it's not like nothing's going to happen all this weekend. Who knows? Maybe they'll come back sooner. And maybe I'll be able to see them sooner than what I thought. But if that isn't the case, listen, I waited 9 months. Listen, from the time I literally the night I saw the movie Booksmart, from then until November, I waited for my twin nephews to be born. That was like 9 months. Actually, hold on. It was May. So, May to June, July, August, September, October, November. So 6 months. And I just realized she was 3 months along when I learned about this. Cool. So, yeah. I can, rest assured, boys, if I doubt you're ever going to see this just because you're only 2 years old and there's no way your parents are going to let you access social media or the internet. But needless to say, for now, I'm not going anywhere, and I can definitely guarantee that this isn't going anywhere. I was trying to I didn't really go I want to make sure the water is kind of above my head. Yeah, there we go. But this isn't going anywhere. Growing up, whenever we go home for the fall and winter, for school and everything, it was here and it was still here when we got back in the spring. So don't worry. To my brother, his wife, and my nephews, this isn't going anywhere. And I'm not going anywhere either. So favorite, chat, the subscribe button, follow me on social platforms, YouTube. I'm very humble in this video for every you guys watching. Enjoy for today. It'll be a wonderful Sunday. And remember, if you guys want to talk, channels will be here to London here, and I'll always have your back. Take care and make good choices. Have a nice day.